Well, I apologize. I wasn't originally going to make a video on this, but I kind of decided to now that I'm halfway into this project. But I bought an air compressor. As you can see there, that's half of the crankshaft. The other half's supposed to be connected down there, so it has a broken crankshaft. Supposedly it was running when it was removed from service. And it was dropped when it was getting loaded, and that's what broke the crankshaft. So we're gonna finish tearing into it, try to get the old crankshaft out. Project might be scrapped. You might not even see the whole video, depending on if I can get a crankshaft and how much a crankshaft would cost. So this compressor is a speed air unit, I guess, made for Grainger, which is supposedly made by Champion. And I'll make sure to put the notes in the comments, but I'm pretty sure this is a RV30 compressor. The rod bearing there. Don't look perfect, but it ain't terrible. Reason you have a big piston and little piston is it's a two-stage compressor. I think the normal operating range for this one is 145 to 175. So the big piston's the first stage, and then it sends it to the second stage, so the little piston. If we get this thing put back together, I can go over all that. That's why there's so many different lines coming off the compressor. That's also why the second stage piston, I don't know if you can see, it's a lot heavier. It's actually made out of steel. First stage is aluminum. Well, I think to really get that side out, I'm going to have to take the other cylinder off. I'm going to just take me a paint marker and just make sure I get the sides correct for when I go back inside. So the other side I'll mark with the blue paint marker. Break out this old school snap-on ratcheting wrench here. Because why not? I'm not super concerned about getting dirt down in here because there's already a little bit of sludge in the bottom of it, so this is going to get a trip to the power washer and parts cleaner. I'll clean off all these cooling fins on the cylinder heads and so on and so on. Apparently one side's stuck better than the other because I don't recall having this much trouble with the other side. Other side seemed to pop right loose. Make sure I'm not missing a bolt. Nothing I attempt can be simple. There we go. Believe it or not, the other side was easier to take off. But I did take the other side off when it was still mounted to the compressor tank. After just going through that, I got to take it off on the compressor tank. All right, now I got you out. Take a peek. Everything I'm see right now seems to be fairly decent. I don't think the block is damaged at all. Of course, there's an oil seal missing there, just a bearing race. So, for now, I think we're just gonna try a crankshaft, if I can find one. So I showed you some of the rod bearings. Here is, well, that's a bad view, but let me see if I can. Yeah, I'm not gonna get the light to focus super well, but there's what the cylinder walls still look like. Not terrible. You can still see some of the cross hatching, but you can also see some scratches. None of it really seems like I can catch my fingernail on it, but we'll definitely examine all that closer here once I know I can actually get parts for it, or that I'm actually going to buy parts. If crankshaft's $1,000, I'm probably not going to buy it. I did look into a whole replacement compressor, or just the pump for it, and I think it was like $7,500 if I was looking at the right one. So I'll probably pick the video back up whenever I can get the status on parts.